53, and I've come up predominantly to fish 2 edges, to me right and to me left. There's some good carp in here, there's some good bream, tench, and there's also some big barbel if you can get in amongst them. Like I say, what I'm going to do is predominantly I'm going to fish the pole, but I've also got pellet feeder set up as well. So I'll just run through quickly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be fishing the pole, which is about 3 foot deep down the edge, just off a shelf. The water level's quite low. Normally that would be about 4 foot deep. Like I say, it's about 3.5 foot deep. I'm fishing a 0.6 gram inline float, which is a Dino steel. Very, very strong float, perfect for this type of fishing. Short, stubby tip, real thick tip, because I'm fishing big baits. I've got a number 9 stop underneath as a depth marker. I've got 7 number 8 stots in a bulk, and I've got 1/8 is a dropper. That's an 019 Guru N gauge main line, it's very strong, and I've got a 6-inch 019 hook length, exactly the same, with a big size 14 Guru X-Strong carp. Let's take no prisoners. Like I say, there's some good carp in here, double figure carp, there's also bream, tench. Predominantly we're after the carp. Hence the reason we're fishing a very strong elastic. That is the heaviest elastic which is in the Frenzy range, which is an orange hollow. As you can see there, it's very thick. Even though I've got it set quite soft, that will power up very quick. And I've just got a small cup on the end there, which is a Wee Products Smart Feeder cup. I'm not using a lid on it because, like I say, I'm using a big bait. But if I was just wanted to tap in some micros, or if I was fishing maggots, there's a lid there which will just sit on the top. And as you can see, it's got some small membranes in there. So if you're shipping out in distance, the bait won't jump out, but it's soft enough that when you're on your swim, you can just tap them out. Like I say, that's from the Wee Product stable. Absolute brilliant idea. So that's the rig. And that will suffice on both lines. To kick off both lines, what I'm doing on the right hand swim is I'm going to be feeding ground bait. The ground bait I'm using is Bait Tech Krillin Tuna. For those who have used it before, it absolutely stinks. It's pure fish. It's pink in colour, and I've got this mixed slightly over wet. I've riddled it through so there's no lumps, but that will sink like a stone. Even though it's loose, that will sink like a stone to the bottom of the peg. Like I say, it's part of the big carp method mix, so it's very, very heavy. Mix it over wet, just push it through a riddle, absolutely perfect, and it's my go-to ground bait for edge fishing. So I've also set up pellet feeder. We have here 10'6" reactor light rod, probably my favourite feed rod out of all the ones I've got. I've got a 4000 PCR reel, Maverstone River line, which I believe is 022, which I think breaks at about £15. Very, very strong, because you want to pull them away from the aerator and pull them away from the island without any fear of being broke up. I've got a inline small matrix pellet feeder there, and I've got a short 4-inch 017 N gauge size 16 QM1 with a band. And what I've got about 1.5 foot up above that is just a small stop. It's 3 running rigs here, and that is as simple as it gets. Nothing complicated. soak some 2mm Bait-Tech krill pellets. Soak these for about 2 minutes, drain the water off, then just cover them up in a pot, turn them upside down till I was ready to fish. And like I say, they're in there, squeeze together lightly in a ball. It'll hold together in the pellet feeder, and once it's on the bottom, the fish can just move it around and the pellets will explode out, exposing the hook bait, which in this instance will either be an 8mm juice wafter or an 8mm juice sinker. I'll probably start with either an orange or a pink on the wafter, but you've got other colours, you've got white, you've got yellow, so you can mix it around just to see what the fish want. Hook bait for the pole, simple 8mm meat. Where meat's allowed, I prefer to use meat down in the edge. I'll feed probably 5 or 6 cups of the ground bait in the edge, half an hour feed another 2, half an hour feed another 2, then just about on near enough 2-hour mark I will introduce a little bit of meat, probably about 1/4 cup. That's Bait-Tech Entice Polony, the darker meat, and the Bait-Tech Mighty Meat Boosted, which is the lighter colour. Mix the two together, bit of a variety. You can swap between the two, like similar to with the wafters, just to see what the fish want. So that's the plan. I'm now going to feed the swim, put everything into practice. I'm going to start on the pellet feeder. Like I say, I'll feed the swim for about 2 hours. I'll just loose feed a little bit of meat on the left hand swim for about the same amount of time. Then I'll come off the feeder and go into the edges just to see what's about. Probably I expect to catch a bream or maybe a tench straight away if there's anything around, and after that hopefully the carp will move in and push the other fish out. So we'll see what we can do. Checking a bit later, hopefully we might be able to hook into 1 or 2 of the resident edge dwellers that live round here. So we'll see what we can do.